and the FIBA U18 European Championship. And now you've got the Spanish U19 team on the cusp of an undefeated World Cup run. Is there anything the United States and their star player MP can do to slow you down?
No.
Can you elaborate on that?
I have been the best player at the international level since I was 16 years old. You call MP a star, but he hasn't won anything against real competition. He is overrated.
Those are bold words.
We are going to win the championship on Friday, and everyone will see that Spain has the best young basketball players in the world.
Hey, yo, y'all get a good look at this. MP, you gonna let him talk to you like this?
What you want me to do? Fight, buddy?
I mean, I would.
What? Man, guys like Almanza, man, they always trying to get under your skin. The last thing you want to do is let them know you're upset. You know what I mean?
I guess so. Nah, I don't like it. Cat too young to be that cocky.
I don't know, man. He nice. He earned it. But the only way to shut down somebody like that is to stay locked in and win. Everything else is wasted energy. You already know, man.
If you say so. Oh.
You guys can fit, you're small.
Let's go, man.
Yep.
Yep.
Have you ever heard the Spanish national anthem? It's beautiful, one of the oldest in the world. You'll hear it tomorrow when they give us the trophy. I think you will like it. Very catchy.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying when he was telling me his schedule. I'm like, bro, what? Like, you been doing since a kid.
Hey. Yeah, everything good?
Saying that.
Okay, I gotta take care of
When they
this.
played in
Sorry.
Mexico, that had to be dope.
Hey, when you guys get up there, I'll introduce you one by one, then open it up for questions. Friendly reminder, there are reporters from 27 countries in this room, so whatever you say will be heard around the world.
Understood. Gotcha.
All right.
Looks like they're ready for you. How are we feeling?
Relaxed.
Wonderful. Let's get to it. Okay, we're gonna get started with Team USA's press availability. Representing Team USA will be Tim Fielder, Brandon George, and of course, MP.
Hi, everyone. How y'all doing?
Let's start with you, Edith.
Edith Bauer, Sport Monatlich. I was wondering if you've had a chance to watch Spain's press conference from yesterday, specifically Ivan Almanza's comments saying MP is overrated and hasn't won anything against real competition.
Yeah, I saw it.
And?
He likes to talk. I like to play.
So no thoughts at all.
Like I said, I let my game do the talking. You know, so far it says that we have the best defensive rating in this tournament, and there's no accident to that. You know, we focus on what really matters over here, which is winning. You know, so he can do all that talking that he wants. But we're going to win tomorrow, and that'll speak louder than any soundbite that Almanza gives you.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. It's the FIBA Under-19 World Cup Final. And what a matchup we have for you between the U.S. and Spain. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. Guys, this is the matchup we've all been waiting for all tournament long.
Well, from very early on, it's been crystal clear that the U.S. and Spain were a class above the rest. Both teams unbeaten so far, so we are getting the best of the best.
And MP leads the way for the U.S. He's been able to live up to expectations in his first international tournament. But this will be his toughest test yet.
And we know that MP and Almanza had some words leading up to the game. The pressure is on both of them to walk the walk in what could be a classic championship game.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. Here now, a look at how the U.S. lines up to start. MP is the leader, and he runs the point. Flanking him on the wings are Fielder and Anthony. And at the 4, it's Babb along with Barton, stepping in at the 5. And you take a look at the starting lineup for Spain. You have Aguirre and Calderon in the backcourt. Out on the wing, it'll be Ceballos. Next to him, the star of the team, Almanza at the 4, and Fernandez bringing it all together as the center.
Well, since this thing started, this is the matchup everybody anticipated and has been waiting for. These two teams head and shoulders above the rest, and we're talking winner take all in this showdown.
Here's Aguirre, following the basket by MP. Pass to Almanza. That's in there, coming off the assist from Aguirre.
That's what Aguirre does. He makes things happen, that time by dishing it.
And as you mentioned, both Spain and the U.S. are undefeated coming into the finals. Both a perfect 6-0 through the group stages and the knockout rounds. Greg, this is going to be a beauty.
Yeah, and the reality is neither has been challenged thus far, but with the championship on the line, we couldn't have asked for a more perfect matchup.
And Brent, with this USA team, they can dominate on both sides of the ball.
They simply attack. They attack you on offense. They attack you on defense. Every foot of the court has to be fought for against this team.
So it's USA now, after the basket by Spain on the other end. MP against Aguirre. And he slams it one-handed.
I don't know how you're going to defend that. MP running the pick and roll like a seasoned veteran.
Spain trails by 3. Outside, Aguirre. Almanza. It's hauled in by USA.
Well, everybody in the world heard about those barbs that Almanza and MP threw back and forth at each other. I mean, elevated. It was almost like a wrestling match. But a lot of bulletin board material going into this game to hype it up.
Almanza called MP overrated, and MP guaranteed a win. So one of the two stars is going to have a plate full of crow to snack on after this one.
Here is Aguirre, following the bucket by USA. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
Battling in the paint, MP not letting himself get pushed around.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. George is checked in for USA. And Spain with a change here too. Calderon's checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Almanza. There's the 3. It's hauled in by MP.
Well, you look at what Almanza has accomplished already in his young career. That's a lot of hardware for a young player.
And he was the tournament MVP for the Under-17 World Cup and the Under-18 Euros. So he's shown he can play well when it matters most.
And the foul called on MP. USA calls time here. That'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Spain leads by only 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Welcome back, everyone, to our coverage of the Under-19 title game. With the second half on the way. Well, Brent, tonight, no greater example of how global the game of basketball has become.
Well, Spain has especially embraced the sport, but all over Europe, basketball is ingrained in the sporting culture. The NBA ecstatic about how things have taken off across the pond.
And you can see the fire that both MP and Almanza are playing with. You know what, Brent? Neither of them getting an edge so far.
They haven't been forcing shots for themselves and are relatively equal in scoring. I wouldn't be surprised if that changes in the second half.
Now, here is Aguirre. Following the miss by MP, Mendoza's shot is off.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
MP just flexing there on that finish, pushing through the defense.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good, MP. So it's Spain now. A 2-point game.
And in terms of prospects, Almanza is as polished as they get. He is game ready on day one.
And he's such a fluid finisher, especially for his size. There isn't any weakness to his game. Gives you everything you could want from that position.
Now here's Thompson. 9 points in the game so far. Teardrop shot. MP converting the top bucket.
You give MP lanes to the rim, he looks to attack. I love his initiative there.
Aguirre passes to Mendoza. Beyond the arc. It's vacuumed in by Fielder. USA leading by 4. Here's Thompson. 11 points in the game. Oh, MP, tough shot.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
And Greg, the way that Aguirre can navigate the floor, he is as elusive as they come.
And he has a great sense of how to set his teammates up. So much of Spain's offense comes from Aguirre's ability to create out of thin air.
So it's USA now with the basket by Spain on the other end. Pass to Fielder. USA moving the ball around. MP inside. Aguirre covering. Lets the three fly. A nice shot by Fielder. Fielder's got his third bucket of the night.
This is why you got to stay up on Fielder or else he'll burn you off the catch.
Lopez outside. That's in there. Coming off the assist from Aguirre.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Basket good. Martin's got 8 points. And you know what, Brent? Something that has stood out all tournament long. The leadership role that MP has stepped into.
Well, since the opening jump ball, Kevin, this guy has been the alpha dog for the U.S. That says a lot. He sets the tone, and he says what needs to be said.
Almanza. And Spain hits again from deep.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
USA leading by 3. MP outside. MP staying with it through the contact.
So good to see MP attacking with reckless abandon, just letting his game flow.
Now Lopez. Pass to Mendoza. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by USA. 1:06 left to play in the third. Well, we all know shooting and defense are keys for the international game. That's why Tim Fielder has been so important for the U.S.
Well, he does both things at such a high level. A very sticky defender, and you can't sag off of him on drives on the offensive end. This guy helps spread the floor, contributes in a lot of ways.
So it's Spain now. Following the three-pointer by MP. Up it goes, and the USA lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Lucas.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Hansen, with nobody on him, he buries the jumper. He's got 6.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's Almanza. Fires for 3. Doesn't go for it. And it's USA holding on to an 8-point lead. Heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And we are down to just one more quarter of play between Spain and the U.S. for tonight's Under-19 title game. And what an absolutely lovely city hosting this final. Brent, I know you've enjoyed it as much as me. Debrecen, Hungary, our location this evening.
And the culture that this city has, sitting in the Great Plains of Hungary, some incredible museums can be found here. What a tremendous experience this has been.
Just 2 to shoot. MP, no good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's Calderon. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for USA. They're leading by 8. Here's Thompson. Gets to the hoop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Garcia. Top of the key. It's hauled in by USA.
And Sean Babb for this USA squad is a guy you got to squeeze because he's the glue that keeps them together.
And the ability to facilitate and create out of the post or elbow, critical. Babb has great court awareness and helps the U.S. get the looks they want.
Stolen. And here's the fast break. Here's Ceballos. Nails the 16-footer.
And so important here for Ceballos in his development. Needs to keep taking and making these jumpers.
You know, Brent, all game long, we've seen MP getting what he wants on offense. And I see the smile on your face. You love the way he plays. Clearly outplaying Almanza.
And this is exactly what Almanza should have been afraid of. MP is cooking him and looks anything but overrated.
Timeout called here. Spain decides to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Spain trails by 10. Here's Almanza. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for USA?
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
6 to shoot. Here's Thompson. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Thompson's got the lead up to 11 now for USA. Here's Almanza. Over Hansen. Almanza with the bucket. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's MP. Martin with a screen on Aguirre. It's Thompson off the drive. MP beats him for 2.
A power move by MP. Could have been an and one there.
Spain trails by 11. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
So it's Spain now. Lopez, a screen on MP. Pass to Almanza. A 3 from Aguirre. It's hauled in by USA. Martin's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the inside. Out to the wing. And here's Thompson. Pocket 6. MP strong inside.
Well, MP knows when he gets the ball that close, he's got to attack.
Aguirre against Thompson. Over to the left wing. Here's Almanza. It's hauled in by USA. 1:04 left in the game. MP, no good. Here's Lucas. Martin with the rebound. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Thompson passes to Barton. Off with the layup. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. Off target at the rim. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Aguirre against Thompson. Here's Hansen. Lays it up, and despite the excellent defense at that.
And what you like about MP as a playmaker, he has great vision.
And as the final seconds dwindle down, these players showing emotion. And there it is. The USA gets it done, and they win the Under-19 championship with a perfect 7-0 record. Brent, what an incredible tournament for them.
Well, if you talk about a complete team, that was this USA group. Dominant on both ends of the floor, and they came together at the right time to cap off this historic run.
You said it.
Good game. Who's overrated now, man?
Still you.
Come on, you did your thing, though. Hey, enjoy my anthem, man.